What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday. That is right, baby. We're here. The weekend is upon us, and later tonight we will be live and Friday taking all your questions and comments. So hope to see you there then. Right now, we've got Friday's game status report for both teams, so we're going to take a look at those, and then I will give you an updated look at the depth charts for both teams, along with their reserves lists, the practice squad, so you know everything going on for this game. And tomorrow, of course, will be the practice squad elevation, so you'll know everybody playing in this game and some important pieces on both sides. So let's jump right into this bad boy, and I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here today. Any questions, anything you on your mind, feel free to comment down below. Appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribing. Let's go, baby, with the Eagles game status report. And believe it or not, no surprises. Just like I talked about on Wednesday, only people that were going to be out for this game were Reed Blankenship and Bradley Roby, and that is exactly what happened. You know the media gets people worked up with those long lists, but you can see how they change throughout the day. And you can see Friday, there's only one difference here, and that's Lane Johnson being a full practice. Limited were Devontae, Jalen, and Goddard, but those guys, they will be playing. No game status report for them, so everyone else is good to go. No surprises for the Eagles. I saw someone freaking out in the comments earlier. Apparently, someone told them Reed Blankenship was perfectly healthy, good to go, he was playing. I don't know who's telling you that stuff, but if you guys ever want to know every single thing about the Eagles, I would recommend you tune in, because every day we have an injury report. You will know everything. I don't know why the media loves getting people worked up, but that's what gets the clicks. But Reed Blankenship is out for this game. Now, before we get a look at this depth chart, and keep in mind, these are the names you will not see on the depth chart: Bradley, Evans, Roderick Johnson, Cam Jurgens, Avonte Maddox, McPherson, and Quez Watkins. Isaiah Rodgers obviously suspended, but those guys will not be on this depth chart. And then remember, you can elevate 2 players tomorrow for this Sunday's game. So we'll see what the Eagles decide to do there, whether they bring up Julio Jones, maybe the newly signed Kindle Vildor, Goodrich, or Garner. I think if you're going with the defensive back, it's probably Goodrich or Garner. But, you know, you talk about this. Look, this is the practice squad, and the way they move things around and with the injuries, they know what they're doing. But I think you could see some Julio this weekend. That would be what's up. But look, a lot of things to break down, and we will do that tomorrow when it happens. But let's take a look and break this down right now, this depth chart with all of the injuries. So we know that everyone on the offensive side of the ball is good. I have Julio Jones supplanted right in there behind AJ. And look, we talk about him added to this roster, what it does, allowing AJ and Devontae, these interchangeable receivers that can play in the slot outside. All 3 of them can. And Alameda can do the same. So all 4 of your receivers can play inside, outside. And look, I'm excited about it. I know that he's a little bit older, but still got some left in the tank. And it's quite the upgrade over Quez Watkins, who is now on IR. So for me, I'm pumped up about it. Can't wait to see what he's got. And, you know, we're going to have to put up some points in this game. So we're going to need everybody to step it up. Goddard is healthy. Lane Johnson is healthy. That is fantastic news. So let's go, offense. Jalen Hurts, Swift, everybody lead the way. Let's put up some effing points, because this defense, they have quite a task at hand here. And look, if you want a breakdown on any of these things, go check out the top matchups or any of those shows I put out. But these are just brief, my opinions. But you guys, if you want any more in-depth analysis, go check those shows out. But here you see Bradley Roby and Reed Blankenship out. So Robe, we talked about. You've got Josiah Scott in here. And look, I know people feel a certain way, but he can help you at nickel corner. He can help you at safety. So that's a depth piece right there. For me, it's either Ricks or Job going to be starting. And whether that's in the nickel, maybe they play some nickel and, you know, Bradbury plays a little bit, just dependent on, you know, what the play is, whatever they feel is the best thing to do here. Hey, we'll see. But, you know, somebody's going to have to step it up there. And we talked about, you know, Goodrich, Garner on the practice squad there. I imagine one of those guys gets elevated, add some more depth, not only to the cornerback, but the safety, because we need help at both. And you see safety, only Sidney Brown and Terrell Emmons. Now, I'm very excited about Sidney Brown's future, especially with Reed Blankenship, but we can't ever get a chance to see them together, which drives me crazy. But Sidney Brown, he's got his opportunity to step it up. Terrell Edmonds, let's go, baby. I know it's not what we want as the starters. We would love to see Sidney and Reed, but it is what it is, So next man up, let's see what you guys got. We've got some versatile defensive backs here, so hopefully they can help out. And look, Jalen Carter's healthy, so that gets me pretty pumped up, ready to see him destroy. Darius Slay back as well, so we need all the help we can get this week and all about it. Now, the special teams unit, everybody is good to go there. We'll see probably just Covey and Scott back there as well, which I'm fine with Covey. Wish we had used Penny as a kick returner or something, but again, coaching staff just doesn't want to. They want to make him inactive, so it is what it is. But now let's talk about the Dolphins game status report, and well, they've got some important news here too, and they've got all kinds of guys on IR pup list that, we'll break it down here, and let's take a look at this game status report. They've got 12 players here, and you can see Chris Brooks, we talked about this yesterday, placed on IR, so he will be out. Jalen Ramsey, he was limited all week, but we talked about this. They said he probably wasn't going to play, so no surprise there. So those two guys that are out, we knew that, they would be. They're both on IR, one just getting placed there, the other one hopeful to come off. Now, questionable is Xavier Howard, fullback Alec Ingold, center Connor Williams, and then Nick Needham, the nickel cornerback, who is on the pup list. So got a few questionable guys, a few out, and it was a big list this week. But again, with any team, we talk about this. You got to pay attention each day to what changes. And you can see Kohu and Needham were full participants today. So no injury status for Kohu. And then you see Van Ginkel had a personal thing, so he was back. So only a few things changed. But I try to keep you up with all that stuff the best I can throughout the week. Now, here is their reserves list before I show you their depth chart. And obviously, I'm not going to be using orange and red as questionable and out with their colors. So you're getting brown and black. So brown, you can see questionable. Nick Needham, he might come off that pup list. Has not happened yet as of this video. And Jalen Ramsey, Chris Brooks, both out. You saw them on the report. That's where they are. You will not see them on the depth chart. Now, practice squad, we've talked about this. They've got somebody exempt. That's why they have 17 players there. But 10 on offense, 7 on defense. They've got a bunch of people banged up. So we'll see if they want to add somebody in the secondary, an offensive lineman, what their game plan is. But again, I will let you know of that tomorrow. Now let's take a look at their depth chart here. And again, fullback Alec Ingold, he is questionable, and center Connor Williams. They don't use their fullback too much, but they do use them. And center, very important position. But we talked about that this week. Connor Williams has had his issues with the snap. So maybe a blessing in disguise for them. I don't know. Never want to see anybody hurt, but 2 starters are, well, technically 2, questionable for this game. Now, Xavier Howard, obviously that's a big one because, Jalen Ramsey still on IR, hopeful to come back. But beyond Xavier Howard, you've got Eli Apple. I like Kohu, but, man, what are you throwing in? Kelvin Joseph. I like the rookie Cam Smith, but is he ready? They haven't even been playing him. So hopeful that Xavier Howard can play in this game. But even if he doesn't, you can't sleep on anyone. Obviously, this isn't the Jets defense, but you saw even missing, a freaking all-pro in Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed, a very underrated corner. We still, struggled to win. So anything can happen in the NFL, but you see one questionable there on defense. Everybody else good to go. And then the special teams unit, everybody is good to go there. So that is all I've got for you today, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the game status report and all that other information you need to know. But I will be back live later tonight for Fan Friday, taking all your questions. And I know you guys got a lot of them. I'm trying to get back to all your comments and all of these videos that have been made throughout the week. It's been a busy week with all the moves, but we'll recap everything from the week. I'll show you the depth charts, everything. We'll just talk about anything that you guys want as usual, but I'll bring some things along that maybe you'll want to see to get you ready for this Sunday night's game against the Dolphins. Hope you're getting excited. I am ready for this Eagles team to bounce back, show everyone they're pissed, and show out in those Kelly Greens. But I would love to hear your thoughts down below. If you got anything from this, do me a favor. Hit that like button. You can always subscribe. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have a great Friday. Stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now, go Birds!